decided to open up a little cafe. And the original restaurant was called Café Napoli. And so that was the beginning when G was 6 months old. So if you can imagine, these two little boys grew up really back here in the kitchens.
My first job, I was 11 years old working at the bakery. Could barely see over the counter. Really, all our first jobs, and the first jobs for a lot of kids in Carmel, is working behind the counter at Carmel Bakery. We have to be the #1 employer of Carmel High. And then when I was 15 and a half, I started working at the restaurant as a busboy and kind of did almost every job at the restaurant.
What a thrill it is to now come full circle. They're actually adults running the businesses, and I actually work for them. You know, I'm supposed to be retired, but I'm here. This is a labor of love right now.
We've evolved our pizza program here a lot. My brother and I went to pizza school in Naples. Pretty scientific, dough making and rising. We even changed the dough. Last week we started adding some sourdough starter I brought back from Ischia, this island off of Naples. We put our name on almost everything. Every menu item has a story. There's a menu item, Sergeant Pepe's 1944 lasagna. Sergeant Pepe was my grandfather, and it was the recipe that he learned while he was in World War II. One day he was near where my family lives in southern Italy, and he decided to divert the supply truck, and with the ingredients that he brought, they made a lasagna.
Over the years, we said to ourselves, let's distinguish ourselves and let's create a brand for ourselves, and let's make some products and for people to be able to take a little piece of Pepe home with them.
Most of the time, people just think, I'm just an everyday old bartender. Yeah, if you ever saw my lab, I have, big shelves with all the different herbs and jars lined up like an apothecary. I actually make this. And they go, you make it? And then they go, whoa. They get very intrigued by that.
This little village in the forest by the sea is what we call it. I mean, the beach is 6 blocks away. The air is some of the cleanest air in America. And this little shopping zone down here with the art galleries, the jewelry store, extraordinary restaurants to choose from, and the friendly shopkeepers. I mean, this is the place to be. I actually arrived here 50 years ago, last September. The faces change, people move in, move out. But really, this is the most friendly town you're ever gonna see in America. And why would I ever want to leave?